Hey everybody, I just finished up A Far Better Thing by H.G. Parry. This book came out of left field for me. I was not expecting it, but I loved it so much. I've actually asked Hannah to be on the channel with me. That is going to be coming up in August, I believe. Show prep. Should have looked at that before I started. Anyhow, what is this about? This is a fairy story, but it is not your typical fairy story. Is there a fairy court? Yes. We meet the Summer King for like half a second. It's ridiculous. 99% of this book happens in the here and now. We are taken back to the overthrow of the French government. This is a horse and carriage type story, but it's not a romance. It is not quite a fairy court political intrigue thing. There is a little bit. I take that back. There's a lot, but most of it's not to do with the court itself. So it's the underlings doing their best to make things difficult. Anyhow, the main character again. The main character is Memory. He is a what they call a mortal servant. He was taken at birth, replaced with a changeling. Two things that mortal servants aren't supposed to know. They're not supposed to know their true name, and they're never supposed to meet the changeling that replaced them. Memory does both. Don't know if we actually ever figured out how he found out his true name, but we definitely know that the reason that he runs into his changeling is due to those aforementioned political machinations, and yeah, it only gets more difficult for him from there. Because Memory has spent most of his time just trying to stay drunk. As a mortal servant, he's been forced to do things that he regrets, and he really has no choice in the matter. Fairy prison in this particular story is something you do not want to experience more than once, and he's already been there. So, what's going on? Can't get into too many details. Let's say there is a bit of a courtroom drama. There is a bit of a spy. Who knows what, who does what, and yeah, there's an entire political intrigue thing going on behind the scenes to kind of overthrow the fairy court. The other thing, and I don't think this is a spoiler, but it's probably important to know. Yes, once upon a time there were true blood, full blood fairies. Most of the fairies that happen these days, not so much. As when you hit 13 as a stolen child, you have the choice between becoming a fairy, which basically makes you a body of spirit, and you throw off your physical form, or you chose to be a mortal servant, and you are basically in indentured servitude. I guess it's not even indentured servitude. It's that other word that'll probably get banned on YouTube, so I'm not going to say it. But yeah, you're stuck serving them for the rest of your life. And the main reason that most people pick that over becoming a fairy is because most of them hate the fairies, and the last thing they want to do is become one. So, anyhow, we've got magicians, we've got we've got the guillotine, we've got everything that you would expect in this type of story, but it's just done in a way that I haven't seen a fairy realm story done before. So for me, it was really really cool. You can't wait to get to the ending. The ending is nothing I've seen. I'm not saying that there's not something out there. I've read a lot of books. I haven't read all of them, but it's definitely an ending I haven't seen before. I can't wait to talk to Hannah about it. I think you're going to love this one. I give it 5 stars. That is a far better thing in a nutshell. All right. Catch you later, guys.